we bring, so ideally, it would be great to be able to test this PCTFM algorithm out in service defects and shutdowns, but ideally, we wouldn't have to shut down at all. So Accurate actually has a great advanced services team and some of the best people for high temperature inspection. Phase array inspection at high temperature is well established. Just very similar to regular phase array inspection. The only difference is that you have to use some specialized equipment. So instead of using a regular Rexolite wedge, you have to use one of these wedges that can withstand, made of plastics that can withstand higher temperatures. And you have to run some cooling channels through your wedge or a cooling jacket around your probe to keep the probe cool enough so that it's effectively generating ultrasound. And at the same time, you can't use regular water-based couplant anymore either, because immediately it flashes and evaporates and you don't get good coupling to the piece. So there's specifically formulated versions of couplant that allow you to scan at high temperature. We at Eclipse used to have one called Spectrum Glide, but there's some from Echo Ultrasonics as well. And the last thing is that you have to make sure that you have a scanning unit, or you have a scanner which can withstand these types of temperatures. And these are, we had one that we're selling through Eclipse, our TempMaster system. GE has some, there's available from various vendors. So what we thought was there should be no problem, in fact, just to take this PCTFM technique using a reduced number of transmissions and adapt our existing high temperature systems to be able to deploy this for in-service inspection. So where this all started for us was we had our advanced services group in the United States was doing high temperature HGHA inspection, and I believe that's something they still do, using phase array and high temperature TOF, in fact. But their clients specifically had heard about the potential advantages of standard CTFM. So they reached out to us and we started working on this and realized, okay, well, we can potentially adapt our existing high temp phase array system to be able to run something like a reduced transmission TFM and now PCTFM technique, but certain changes needed to be made towards 0-degree wedge configuration. So the biggest one was that previously the 0-degree wedges that you would use for say corrosion mapping are actually quite large wedges, and they feature a bunch of wedge reverberations in your inspection range. So obviously you don't want that. And in addition, you've got these gigantic wedges, which basically means that now your array is sitting far from the piece. And as a result, you don't get as good of focusing inside of the piece because your near field is now pushed up. So you lose your ability to focus at the depths of interest. So what we wanted to do instead was reduce the profile or reduce the height of the wedge considerably. And that would actually, if we didn't move to a dual configuration as we had, would cause a bigger problem for us, which would be that we have even more wedge reverberations in our inspection range, which is not great. And in addition to that, wanting to push the near field farther into the piece, we also noticed that, especially at high temperature, the larger wedge path causes your sound to be highly attenuated, so you're not punching as much energy into the piece. But in addition to that, it downshifts the frequency content that you're trying to send from your transducer, so that if you start with a high frequency transducer, like a 7.5 megahertz transducer, now it gets downshifted to 5 or less than 5 megahertz. There's essentially no point in starting with a higher frequency transducer, and it's going to reduce your sensitivity to these small HGHA-like flaws. So these are the major changes that we made. So we produced Now, the downside to this is now we are still running cooling channels through the wedge, but we are not actively cooling the probes themselves. So now we have to actually duty cycle this thing. But still not insurmountable challenge. And so running with this this type of imaging pattern, we prepared some custom focal laws, and then we just export the data from our Zircon unit or Topaz unit and post-process them to get our images. So we came up with a way to basically test this prototype. And I should say that it's like a personal pet peeve of mine that people will demonstrate stuff on like unrepresentative calibration targets, but I'm about to do that, so please don't be too hard on me. This is what we had. This is what we can do at the time. I should note that we are looking for HGJ samples that people have that we can heat up and actually test directly on, but you can imagine that people are not super willing to let you heat up their incredibly rare, expensive samples just to prove out your technique. But so what we ended up doing is we put the smallest flat bottom holes we possibly could in this 4-inch piece of steel, heated it up to 280 degrees C, which was, I think, the surface temperature of the vessel we were planning to inspect, and scanned this thing with our reduced transmission version of FMC. So after we collect that data, we post-process it, and we actually find that for these sort of large pieces where we're looking for small stuff, the way that it's easiest to visualize is using this medical imaging software that allows you to peek through a volume of data. So as we collect, as we run our scan, basically we get an imaging plane directly beneath our probes, and as we go down the scan axis, we fill up a volume, and you can see that volume view here. But basically, then you can page through this volume and see different projections, top view, side view, and basically the actual image at any scan position. So we tried 3 different things, and I'll show them to you here. With our prototype wedge, at room temperature and high temperature, we tried first the regular TFM algorithm. So here, if you take a look, say 22 degrees Celsius, actually it was whatever that block was in our lab at the time, probably around 22 degrees Celsius. Here, you can see from the volume view and the side view that you pick up all those holes, no problem. Really high signal to noise ratio. You have a little bit of problem seeing, actually, I think, in fact, that the shallowest target is hard to distinguish from the back wall, so it's merged into the back wall. But signal to noise, detect all these targets, no problem. Now you move to 287 Celsius, obviously you're going to have a lot more noise, and this comes from a bunch of different sources. One of the biggest ones is the fact that you have, as you're pumping couplet, that couplet is boiling and evaporating and flashing and causes all this additional noise to be had on your image, but still not too bad. You have elevated noise in the background, but again, you have this problem where stuff that's getting close to the back wall, you have trouble seeing it, and you do have a lower signal to noise compared to running at room temperature. So now, we consider the PCTFM instead. If you look at room temperature, you get very high signal to noise. You pick out now all of your flat bottom hole targets, and your back wall is basically completely gone. So now you get your shallowest flat bottom hole target, no problem. And yeah, you can see them all from the volume view. I guess this is the top view on one of the holes, and we can't really see it very well on this image, but this is the image of the hole itself. You see the top of it. Now, if we move to 280C, again, you can pick out all of your flat bottom hole targets, but you have again the problem that your noise is elevated because of these sources of noise I mentioned previously. But it seems to be, the PCTFM seems to be doing its job in the sense that, again, your backwall is gone and all of your actual targets become highlighted. So the other thing that to point out is, it seems like also on all of these high temperature scans, your indications become kind of like blurred out or choppy. Part of it might be because you have less consistent coupling. Part of it might be because you have a thermal gradient through your wedge and velocity gradient as a result. So you're not getting exactly as high quality of focusing, but still detection-wise not a problem, well above background, no issue. But we decided to throw an extra trick on top, which is something that's starting to be moving forward from medical, which people are starting to use, called the delayed multiply sum add. And basically the purpose of this is to mitigate for the fact that you use fewer transmissions than the regular FMC. So in that case, you can see in both, when we apply that as well as PCTFM together, we get excellent signal to noise ratio on both the room temperature and high temperature scan. Although it's worse for high temperature, that's unavoidable, but still very high. And also, we have the advantage that the backflow is still well suppressed. So this is what we've done so far to. Sorry, somebody. Mohammed, are you trying to say something? No. Oh, sorry. I'm getting some feedback or something. So this is what we did to prove out that at least we could see some small cal targets that we made at the temperature that we plan to inspect at.